Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and...
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithy.
Thank you. Oh,
No.
well...
What do you want?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil.
Never heard of her. Is that...
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town...
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss.
经济之
Don't find
吻
a finder smithy. The owner's only...
The Briar's Kiss, you said?
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Getting back to Drake's family.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name, a long-standing pillar of...
Then you should ask further.
费尔达
He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people. Try the baths.
Thank...
浴场，浴场
Well,
干
it
燥
sounds
布
like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this photo knows.
Hanging lanterns, kick the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what
沙
business
漠之
do
人
you
有
have
人知道了
with desert hair?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange
在
an
妓院
introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
陷阱
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
kneaded to a silken softness.
The most fragrant herbs and
The finest fabric!
Is this the place?
Lubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
所以
So it was the
所以
young
是算照
sprig after
谱
all.
所以之
So
前
much for Rosina
线索
Dalamil
是对
being
的
a。woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
坐低喊价。
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I
干点活
want.
在干嘛？
Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil.
太笼统了
Return
吧
to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until
Hey,
then,
long
I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves.
倒卖。
Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
不是倒卖吧？纯粹是主角把别边的水晶打爆了吧？
Do you have a moment?
Depends what.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer. Deposit.
所以看起来是胡歌把水晶拿去买了。
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
胡歌把水晶买走了，为了
What
疗
can I
伤。
do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
My carpets have dried.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
因为只有这条是吧？
What was all that crashing and banging about?
但是，既然走了出去，那为什么还要再搞这些事？我们的问题点，不是他妈的门口被守卫
Let's go
阻挡吗？他既然可以出村，我们还要接什么任务啊
？Fly Ambrosia
黑人问号，对啊。哦，纯粹只有这一条不放行，是不是？然后你又没办法绕过去，是吧？
I'll take it from here.
结果没回来。
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord.
皇国的人。
But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
神皇国的人。
Royalists,
不是哦，是沃鲁德啊。
What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, We are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them! Kill them both!
啊，干，动什么招？要先集起来。
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
I 还有吗？没了。哎，又有了。
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking Crystal's men for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
其实世界没那么简单，就是你就让你帮他解决，可是当你把这些水晶还给市民，那卖他们的就是私人部队就知道市民里面有人搞鬼，对吧？如果你只是小孩子看的动画或者小孩子看的作品，就是哇，就单纯啊，我们把盗卖东西的人干掉啊，事情就解决。但实际上，如果是比较成熟的作品，他还会跟你讲后续很多，因为你不可能你直接就把水晶还给市民，对吧？你水晶还给市民，最后还是会被收回去啊。还是会被那个私人部队找麻烦，因为他们就是靠这个在赚钱。
I gave to the soldiers I trust. I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh dear, was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the. Ugh!
Here, wear this.
通行证是吧？
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Umialos Delan. Tuisakelis.
原来是魔法学院啊！用猫头鹰。
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
我要先回去一趟，这边应该有那个特殊怪，我要先回去接特殊怪。有委托哎，买很多哎。
I've never even forged a butter knife.
I wouldn't.
Oh, sorry. I'm Sava, soon to be former. People are buying up weapons faster. He wants me to make a car.
I'm afraid.
Never mind.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's kid. So.
Good question. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind.
The way I see it, we need information.
You're right. Now, there's plenty of folk in Dalam. There's the butcher. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools. All right, I'll talk to every cook.
All right.
Let's hope there's some.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
What I'm hearing?
The finest fabric.
It would make a fine.
Welcome, sir. What can I...
A question. I need to know what makes...
You're a blacksmith.
Something.
Fair enough. First and foremost, it's got to hold an... Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping...
So a knife that's...
Everything I've worked for. All those years of...
Are you all right?
The baths. On second thought,
That depends...
I'd have you save my business. The baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the... But I can't. I'm bound to these
All right.
Wonderful. Leave the market by the south. These baths. My life... Lights and...
在楼上是不是？还在旁边啊。
Wait inside. Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
You can't even fill my cup. 1,000 gil for a meal.
Asking for you again, my sweet.
没看到人哎。
Just look at the detail.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
楼上吗？哦，这一个。
What is it?
Sorry.
Hunter?
I have a question.
Has to be able to put up with some nice
Nah, you
snaps
don't.
every time.
Thank you.
All business.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Kneaded to a silken soft.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
So, you learn it?
Only that a blade should be durable.
All the cook said was that he's too heavy and...
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't... That can't be right. No.
No doubt you're right. I have to make...
Agreed.
Right. I've been trained to work. Trouble is, meaning some...
Is there no one else you can...
The other apprentice is no better than a merchant. A favourite of Forge Master. I bet she...
没得喘，那边只能用走的。
Faster.
还好我解除这个陆行鸟，不然用走的走到吐血。
Be safe.
Lord Cook has found...
Any luck?
What I are?
If you're looking, they're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get adamant
and
unique to it. Are there any materials?
What you get?
You said that he would have known that it would either be too heavy.
If it's cheap metal you're using,
Folk
first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And...
Bloody hell, I don't...
It's hardly ma...
Looks like I've got some Clive.
The limestone. Besides...
You'll have no trouble finding...
Then I suppose...
Right you are.
这两个任务刚好都会去石灰化。
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets have
Take a sniff, good sir.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Plates and pots!
Sweet incense. What candle?
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
One rock looks a lot like another.
这么蓝是正常的吗？
Southern needs.
Ready, go? Come on, girl, the gate's open now, we can press on. Don't tell me you put down...
有火焰怪。
By the flames. That explains the heat.
出招了，没切到召唤兽。 靠背哦，这高低差很难打啊！哇！
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Well, this is no good. There was hope.
I wasn't sure, but I hope.
You are one of the good. You and that now. A knife forged.
It's a fine.
That sounds like my...
I'm sorry.
Let's take a... First things first, Sava, do you... What? It's sharp, and it's... You might not think it just to hold it for a minute. It looks like some... The limestone was a...
And I was...
I don't know who you found. Next question. How much do you think...
Well, if it, I would say.
And the butcher, the hunter, the cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in...
Yes, Forge Master.
This is... I'd say starting tomorrow, you'll...
I will, what would...
I'd do what I always do.
没有人吵，还
If
不
it was for
错
the。butcher, I'd make sure it holds an
是
edge.
做专属
For
的，
the hunter, for the cook, and for the...
真聪明。这真的是傻子，想要3个都达到。
It looks like I couldn't have done it so much for the spirit, meaning you've passed your... And when I do...
还想贪心3种都达到啊！
My carpets have
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Plates and pots! There he is. The man. I was hoping the baths grow more bare.
I'm glad to.
Now.
Not what I...
You tell her fine. That's not to say I don't, but I burden. Right. It's high.
天飞射精有了啊，太好了！那我可以回去做那个了。我顺便看有没有特殊怪，应该是有啊。我们现在解锁沙漠地区，应该会有新的特殊怪。 维尔克洛伊沙漠。
Who's this blue blood?
And what can I do for you? Go on then. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
What do you need? What's something for you, dear? Should last you a good while. And
所以这个防区，
你还很前面的感觉，
一半了吧？
一半，
一半了。
This is
那应该是这里。
你要打巴哈姆特了吗？
还没啊。
I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little
超
while.
帅。
应该是这里吧。 是这里啊。还是那头鸟。不是，鸟不是特殊怪。
All right.
这边看起来还有路哎，为什么啊？
No need to ride from here.
加拉纳提纳。不知道哎。
Let's go.
我不知道是不是这里耶，不是这里就是这里耶。好了，不然试试看好了，试试看吧。对啊，有可能是这里。
That'll do, girl. Ready, go?
应该是才对啊。
Fly, Ambrosia.
感觉应该是这里才对啊。这地形很特别啊。在最里面吗？ 蛮硬的，可是好像也不是我要打的。
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working though.
所以之后要来，看起来是之后要来。
Let's go. Time to fight.
没有哎、欸，所以那个怪到底在哪？还是这个、啊？是这个啊？
Be safe.
这个啊？还是提托卡伦？
Well, Clive. Make us hard.
哦，旋转乌龟，阿美拉尼，还只能打头，不能打回城。我操，全中！没躲到。哦，飞起来，飞起来，飞起来了！ 看他会把人打断哎！看他的龟壳，我技能丢到不知道被打断哎！哎，又有2个飞飞射击。
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpet.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Lights and pods!
Hanging lanterns, keep it up.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Come on. Run like the wind.
Come on, girl.
Get that damned wagon fixed! Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
What have they start? What has that gutter rat done to me?
手变黑了。
Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
谁杀谁？
Truly believe you would have triumphed.
到底是谁杀谁？
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me,
What must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
这在骗人，这在骗，这在骗他暴走，骗他失控。
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
这家伙不是人。
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so.
这家伙不是人。
You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
只有不是人才会知道那个缪托斯这个词啊。这家伙不是人。
Did the royalists bring them from Ash? beastmen part of the Waluda army now. How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us. With me, taken over the entire mine. So much for the men of the Rock. Dhalmekia's finest.
不是这一条，要不然是哪一条？这条是不是？
Animals, you should never have left Ash.
不是这一条，这条嘛，这条。
Won't be going any further this way. Stairs. This must be the way out.
大只的。
Past this one. How did we get in here?
是这里还是这里啊？我不知道哪一边呢。这里。
By the flames. Come on, Torgal. Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal to his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Torgal. Torgal!
victims were expected.
So this is the power of Mythos.
Did the orcs do this too? What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
好像钱而已，钱应该都没有用，除非你要买乐谱，不然的话钱应该没什么用。材料比较有用。 有的材料根本就用不掉那么多，也不知道为什么给那么多。
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima? No holding back.
没多大。
All You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
要不要去啊？啊，不然。734点。
Just what I needed. That better be the last of them.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
幻觉，他看到幻觉了，被骗了，他被人家骗了，真好骗。
You got away from her.
天
Benedicta!
done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit!
这个是真弟弟，不是假的，还是没有哎？这看起来是假的，这是假弟弟。太扁了，到幻兽大战。手是断的，他手是断的。你要早说啊
！Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I.
掉 R 柱框，
Let's give this a try. Bad.
看在 CD 中哦，让我躲嘞！ 没躲到。应该是巨型鲨啦，那应该是巨型鲨。死掉了，掉了。就跟你说不要乱吃东西啊！吃坏肚子了吧？啊！我的地狱火焰呢？他放大地之怒，我要放地狱火焰把它打掉啊！哪有变这么大只啊
？Thunder help me! It's do or die! I'm coming, Kuka!
怎么在玩别的游戏了？对吧？连配乐都不一样啊！我在玩别的游戏了吗？音速小子，还有什么洛克人？啊！他打不赢我就做这耍剑啊，害我要扣一堆血啊！ 点按了是不是？我就知道。扣到他了，他打到他自己。
I've got you now.
干没躲到、干这样还算太早、哇，完了，我打不赢耶。哦，可以补血是不是？干这还太早哦！哇，他晕了。开小躲，这太小躲，还有那有冲击波，要躲冲击波，靠北哦。有过硬耶！干就是要躲冲击波啊！ 但没躲到。火焰啊！这么快就放大血了，巨型杀了没？干他怎么还没死啊？ 按错啦！我以为是连按啊。大口享受。他放大卷了，地狱火焰。乱拳打死老师傅。
What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for
所以他们也知道，这个国王也知道。
fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss.
我还以为他们是那个阿尔提马的人，因为他们不是。因为他们那边应该也有壁画，跟那个凤凰门一样，那边一样有壁画，知道那个神话。
Like all the rest.
Oh, that the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
不知道。剩两个没打吧？剩巴哈姆特跟奥丁没打。哦，剩2个没打吧？我还不知道要不要跟他们打嘞。看起来好像比不用啊。
巴哈姆特要。
巴哈姆特要。
对。
可是看起来是我们的人啊。
这我就不知道。
对啊，看到后面他们是帮我的啊。在想，是一直开着比较省，还是开关关比较省？
一定是开的比较省，
可是我也没有开很久啊。啊？我也没有一直开，我也是开一下，停蛮久才开一下。
这样子我就是不知道。
对啊，我也不知道啊。
What became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard anything?
不然就开到下午吧。 有新的吗？有，我干还好多只。废弃的、遗弃的废物，魔兽地盘，巨人下颚，这个不知道。罗莎莉亚废弃村庄。 我靠，看起来有猛的嘞，有猛的，怎么多那么多个？有新装吗？我是有新材料啊。干嘛？练腿啊！哦！你练那么操那么凶干嘛？你操那么凶干嘛？不用操到那么凶嘛。
Or pleasure. Go on then. Come again.
好吧。
Oh, don't.
记一下，记一下。用截图会不会好一点啊？对啊，用截图会不会好一点？废屋、魔兽地盘。 巨人下颚，废物是哪里啊？这里吗？哪里啊？哪里是废弃？会是这边吗？有可能哦。魔兽地盘也没看到啊。对啊，哪里有魔兽地盘？ 没看到这个词啊！坏了，我只看到巨人下颚而已啊！寇拉瓦墓地，利米尔驿站。 所以是这里，利米尔驿站。
你有看到充电线吗？我留给我爸充电线。没有。
这附近，这附近。
拿到这边。
对。
Good girl.
Yeah.
是这只吗？ 是。
Be safe.
A 刀9。
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over.
好痛！那太痛了吧！ 干好痛！过了。哪里呀？都不见了。 我操，好强哦！好强哦，这次好强。
Run like the wind. You deserve a rest.
哦，没躲到就直接快挂了。妈的，有个一点。娘嘞，有够恐怖的，有够恐怖的这只。打人太痛啦，被摸一下，3下就死了吧？被摸中3下就死了。
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Faster!
straight home now.
狼群，这个比较弱，C 而已。我刚刚打的 A。
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to. And then there was what?
这太晚躲。
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
还有几只啊？还有2只。这边应该有一个什么驿站的。
Ready, go. Run like the wind.
地还蛮大的。
That's better.
飙风暴看起来就很凶了，可是它不是我要打的特殊怪。这里吗？废弃的小屋。
No need to ride from here.
是啊，是吗？不是不是这里，我以为是这里。
Come on, fly, Ambrosia.
那个是什么？大角野牛。啊，这个嘞，跨了，靠，不是跨了，跨很凶啊。 这个吗？这个找到了。 问题是他这个分散的我很难打。不过很弱就是了，他们这一组很弱。
Peace at last.
他好像是说这里是不是？我去看看。
That'll do, girl.
在这里面是，看起来是在这里面。看到了。干，亚特拉斯，而且是 S 级。45骑士啊，不是啊，45骑士怎样？
Seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
刚我打一下剩一，打一下一半是怎样？ 哇！玩左。 哇，林老师哎。 太早躲。 终于打死了林老师我直接升2级，奥里哈鲁刚直接升2级，这么爽。
We're seeing troops amassing at every corner.
应该没了吧？没了。
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto. Any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away.
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Vivian.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
沃鲁德到底是什么算盘？
I am only human.
是吧？
And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
有何算盘？有何居心？非常可疑。
and with good reason there shall be no...
All right, brilliant.
Finally.
It does.
Thank you, Clive.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is.
收书人知道阿提玛
Have you learned anything?
存在一个神话的角色。
No. And not for
竟然
want
没有。
of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. I have quite the find for you today. You wish to study the tomes?
Thanks to Sid.
Well?
Nothing escapes. It's true.
Good. Is it business or pleasure? You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Finished, are you?
Blackthorn.
What is it?
I wanted to tell you that Hugo could...
Very news.
I'll try to live. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Cook.
啊，我没有顺便看那个、对，我应该顺便看那个啊，有没有新装备？
Back, are you? So, will it be?
没有哎、哎有哎、钻石剑。我没有钻石剑衣耶。圣龙之骨，我没有圣龙之骨，所以要等打死巴哈姆特。
Clive. What's that for you, dear? Anything else?
barely said, just spreading.
差不多该休息了。
So, perfect. I can think of plenty of friends back at, not least of all. Well, she's been going at it hammer and tongue down in that workshop.
Very well.
How are you doing? Quick look.
原来竟然还有没接的。
Good day to you.
Sid. Spin. The crystals were different.
We had to dig a new cellar.
Ah,
go on.
There are whispering, rustlings. It may be no more than given what.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin.
All right.
Hello, Sid.
You're right.
There is actually. Quentin tells.
Oh, I heard the rumors, mind.
All right.
这个没看过。
The crystals we get from the tailor will...
Do you have him? There's talk of suspicious.
No.
Where was that?
In Lawbert was out for
有
rampaging.
奇怪的声音。
Seems Lawbert's pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? Good girl. Run like the wind. You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the
Clive.
I found some black
sheep, though they serve another, and it would appear the damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time and bite back weak.
I'm sorry. Who did the black...
Because I want...
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque.
I don't understand. Why him?
I was a member of the judiciary, and fight it I did. I saw more than a few corrupt, and throughout...
So what?
I discovered that I was a fool, a means of ridding himself of his response. And I lost everything. The faith. So I set about I tracked down every soul who sought the man with money, and so I saw that I would need it. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And?
Of course. They too seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. Our wounds. We know where he hides. How new what we did not.
Quentin.
Our time is short. My friends and comrades.
I'm not going to change his mind.
好吧，先休息吧，吃完饭再开吧。好，休息，拜拜。
88